74% of students choose a university based on its reputation. Developing that reputation takes time, and a few universities have had centuries. Keep watching to learn about the oldest universities in the world. Harvard University, 1636. The most prestigious university in America is also its oldest. It was founded by Puritans who migrated to the New World and wanted to train clergy members. Harvard was initially called New College, but they decided to name it after John Harvard when he donated half of his money to its library after his death. He'd be proud to know of its current status as one of the best places in the world for law, medicine, or business degrees. University of Perguia, 1308. This is one of the earliest public universities. It existed for years but was quickly recognized by Pope Clement V. Numerous other popes graduated here, and its other notable alums include Luca Pacioli, the father of accounting. Its average enrollment is 28,000 students. University of Vienna, 1365. Duke Rudolf IV founded this university under the Holy Roman Empire. It's one of the oldest and most resilient places of teaching in the world. The university was attacked by the Ottoman Empire in the 16th century and the Nazis during World War II. It's still standing and remains a popular choice among Italy's many historic locations of higher learning. There are over 1,180 courses at the University of Vienna, and they're split up over 15 facilities. Sapienza University of Rome, 1303. Popes often oversaw or recognized universities, but Pope Boniface VII created this one for that sole purpose. He wanted to make sure he could see what type of theology it was promoting because he wasn't able to do so for the ones founded in Bologna or Padua. University of Coimbra, 1290. This university was first set up in Lisbon in Portugal. Kings demanded its relocation several times before it ended up in Coimbra. For decades, it was the only operating university in Portugal. The student community is small at just over 24,000 people, but the university itself is rich in Roman-era history. It was even added to the UNESCO World Heritage Site list in 2013. Visitors and students can enjoy its beautiful buildings, open courtyards, and citywide views. University of Sienna, 1240. This university sits in the small town of Sienna in the Tuscany region of Italy. Enrollment numbers sit above 20,000, and that's almost half of the city's population. This is another university deemed historically important enough to become a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Over 163,000 tourists come to experience the surrounding food, art, and museums. University of Toulouse, 1229. This French university was formed in the culturally rich city of Toulouse. It was part of the Treaty of Paris in 1229. It originally only taught theology, but then added law and medicine courses. The term continuously operating is a bit generous here. The university was closed due to the French Revolution, but it came back like a true fighter. It's now more than a single building. It's made up of small successor universities that exist under an association known as the UFTMP. These include the National Polytechnic Institute and the Toulouse Business School. There are over 100,000 students. Notable alums and laureates include astronomer Thomas Pesquet and Jean Tirole, winner of the Nobel Memorial Prize in 2014. It's also known for classic French food. You can eat a meat and beans stew known as a cassoulet à confit de canard, a duck cooked and preserved in its own fat. The University of Naples, Federico II, 1224. Frederick II was the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire when he founded this university. Naples is Italy's third largest city and also one of its oldest. The student community is around 80,000 people, and they can choose from a range of programs. They're split into 13 faculties, including science and technology, life science, and social and human science. There are also 13 schools and departments. Thomas Aquinas is one of the university's most famous alums. 3 Italian presidents have graduated from there, as well as Samantha Cristoforetti, the first Italian woman in space. University of Padua, 1222. This early Italian university was founded when teachers and students in Bologna felt restricted by what they could teach. That freedom allowed it to become the birthplace of many discoveries in astronomy, law, medicine, and philosophy. Its botanical garden is one of the oldest academic gardens in the world. It runs 9 museums as well as an anatomical theater. It's been in operation since 1595 and is the largest surviving one in Europe. The university has around 62,000 students, and one of its most famous alums is Nicholas Copernicus. University of Cambridge, 1209. A group of scholars established this university in the UK as a way to break away from Oxford. Today it ranks 7th in the world and has the largest endowment of any university outside the US. It also has the world's oldest publishing house and second largest university press, the Cambridge University Press. There are around 23,000 students, 5,300 of which come from outside the UK. They're given access to over 15 million books from its 100 libraries. Charles Darwin, Stephen Hawking, and over 116 Nobel laureates read from them. University of Paris, 1160 to 1250. This university is also known as the Sorbonne and was formed as part of the Cathedral School of Notre Dame de Paris. It suffered the same fate as many French universities during the Revolution and had to stop operating from 1793 to 1896. After that, it was split into 13 separate institutions that all maintain a high reputation. It's educated 2 popes, writer and philosopher Voltaire, and 49 Nobel laureates, including Marie and Pierre Curie. University of Salamanca, 1134. This university began as a cathedral school, but then got royal approval to become a university. It's now the oldest one in Spain since the University of Palencia went defunct. It was also the location where Christopher Columbus made his case for royal support for a trip to the Indies. It now has 26,000 students across 9 campuses. It's a public institution known for the humanities as well as its science labs. Aristides Royo, the president of Panama, graduated here, and there's a mysterious 16th century carving of an astronaut among the university's facade that no one's been able to identify. Oxford, 1096. This respected university is the oldest in the UK and sits 5th in the overall world rankings. The alumni list is impressive, including 28 prime ministers, 20 archbishops, 12 saints, 27 Nobel laureates, and 50 Nobel Prize winners, to name a few. There are 38 buildings and a range of academic departments split among 4 divisions. All students must be a member of a college or a hall. There are currently 24,000 students at Oxford, and originally lessons were taught in Latin. University of Bologna, 1088. This Italian university is the oldest in the Western world. Its Latin motto translates to "Nourishing Mother of the Studies." It's so old it essentially invented the term university. The word universitas comes from corporations of students and masters. Disputes between the Pope and the Roman Empire began this school with a focus on law. It once only taught doctorate programs, but has since diversified. There are still doctorate programs in its 11 schools. There are 87,000 students, 6,400 of which are international. Graduates include 3 popes and several Italian politicians. Al-Azhar University, 970. This building didn't gain university status until 1961, but has remained in operation since before the 1st century. It was first referred to as a madrasa, a building that focuses on teaching Islam and Islamic culture. They later added on secular subjects. Al-Azhar has been a location of political upheaval during its centuries of operation. A new dynasty overtook it in the 12th century and destroyed over 100,000 texts. Its current library is regarded highly in importance and size in the country. It's second only to the Egyptian National Library and Archives. There are over 2 million students there. They learn Islamic culture and religion, as well as other subjects. University of Al-Quaraouiyine, 859. This is the second oldest continually operating university in the world. It was also the first to give out degrees. The lessons focus on Islamic religion and Arabic grammar. Education resembles ancient times when students sat around a sheikh who prompted them to read and asked them questions about what they didn't understand. It was added to Morocco's state university system in 1963. There are 8,000 to 9,000 students who can earn degrees in subjects like religion, legal science, grammar, Arabic grammar and linguistics, and law. One impressive fact about this university is that it has always let in and was founded by a woman. Fatima al-Fihri was the daughter of a wealthy merchant and used her inheritance to create it. Ez-Zitouna, 737 AD. This is the oldest university in continuous operation. It was established in Tunisia as a madrasa and then became a full-fledged university. Additional subjects include science, philosophy, math, and art. Now it's time to hear from you. Where did you go to college or university? Let us know in the comments section below.